Last, the essay. Now, I've got some good news and I've got some bad news. The good news is that the essay is optional. The bad news is that optional means that universities get a choice about whether or not they want to require it. You have no choice in the matter. The essay is 30 minutes long, and the score is between a 1 to a 6. You have 2 graders, so your final score will be between a 2 and a 12. The essay won't count towards your 1 to 36 composite score, and schools aren't really consistent in how much weight they give it. It will, however, be in your 1 to 36 English and writing score. The graders know that you only have 30 minutes to write this essay, so they're not expecting Shakespeare from you. They do, however, expect each of the following. First, take a position on the prompt. You need to have a clear and definite thesis. Now remember, a thesis is not the same thing as an opinion. You need to back it up with a reason. For example, you should vote for Pedro. Not a thesis, it's an opinion. But you should vote for Pedro because he's gonna make all of your dreams come true. Now that's a thesis because now you have a reason to back up your opinion. That's not all. The ACT knows that you can defend your side, but what it wants to see is if you can recognize the complexity of an issue. So what you need to do is also bring up opposing viewpoints. You want your main focus to be on your thesis, but be sure to acknowledge that some people may not agree with you. Second, maintain focus on the topic. Avoid straying off topic. Sometimes you'll realize there's a bunch of things you want to say, but if they're not directly related, don't include them. Third, support your ideas. Okay, remember how Pedro was going to make all of your dreams come true? How? Support your thesis with examples that'll persuade the reader to agree with you. For example, Pedro wants to give out free tater tots to all Americans, which is exactly what you've been dreaming of. That's a good example of why you should vote for Pedro. Fourth, organize your ideas. Make sure to separate your ideas so that it's easy for your reader to follow your train of thought. State your thesis in your introduction, give your examples in your body paragraphs, and make sure to wrap up all of your thoughts with the conclusion. Fifth, use language clearly and effectively. While this may not seem as important as some of the other issues we've discussed, it's important that you use your language clearly so that your readers can understand your ideas. Okay, so let's recap. First, take a position on the prompt. Second, maintain focus on the topic. Third, support your ideas. Fourth, organize your thoughts. And fifth, use language clearly and effectively. So that's the essay. Cracking the ACT will tell you everything you need to know and give you plenty of tips on how you can improve your essay.